there in the land of social media. Videos are a truly amazing thing, however, I hate them because it reminds me of just how old I'm getting. I have been trying to make a video for my social media sites for quite some time now, but I'm never satisfied. So here it is in the raw, real life experiences. So my funding is yet again coming to an end, and I believe I was here not so long ago, and I have so much shit going on in my life at the moment. Medically, I don't know where to start. I'm fatigued, I'm angry, I'm depressed, I'm moody, I can't move. I've been most of the time, majority of the time, so maybe 99% of the time in my wheelchair. 1% of the time I'm in a wheelie walker, which is probably walking in a distance of maybe 1 to 2 meters, and then I've got to sit down again. So why bother? So now I just sit in the wheelchair. Still doing my exercises that the physio taught me ages ago. But yeah, this past, it's probably going on 6 months now, has been really testing everything about me, my physical being, my emotional being, my cognitive being the most. I'm okay today, but I am going to take things slow, and if you happen to see a mistake in my cognitive abilities, well, so be it, you see a mistake. This is the real me, and they're my life experiences. So at the moment I'm going through a bit of emotional shit. I think my funding runs out on the 9th of February. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to have carers again. I've been in and out of the ED. No sooner do I go in there though, mainly for my pelvic pain. I've got a knife stabbing pain down in my pelvic region, and I've had pelvic issues for a very long time, since the day I got my first bloody period. And I don't know that would have been anything else I could do besides have a full hysterectomy, and I wasn't wanting to do that anyway because I wanted to have 6 kids at the time. God help me, thank God I only had 2. Wow. So life has been a bit of a drag at late, unfortunately. But I have been in and out of the ED, mainly testing me for infections. They told me they took the test one a little bit further this time, and I don't know, the sounds of it, it was testing the inflammation markers. Inflammation is caused from infections. So I've obviously got inflammation there, but where it's coming from I don't know. I'm also fatigued, but I'm also anemic. So I have to have some more testing done to my fecal content. I have had a colonoscopy, and I ended up going to hospital for that because I had to drink about 4 litres of the bowel prep to finally flush the system out before I could have the procedure done. I felt like they had believed I wasn't drinking at all, yet my door to my hospital room was open all the time. There were always people walking past that room, so I felt like even if I had the opportunity to tip it down the fucking sink, I was in hospital, for Christ's sake, to have it done, and that was because the bowel prep they gave me just wasn't enough to flush it all out. So if you are a praying person, pray for me, because I don't want to have any bowel prep and have that done. So it's not always a good thing when you have to go for a colonoscopy, but hopefully I won't have to go that far. So I just got to donate some of my poop, and hopefully as far as it'll go. Legs still not working, and I'm not having physiotherapy because NDIS aren't covering it, and I can't afford to. I've spent whatever funding I did have, whatever savings I had on medical equipment, like a high-low bed, like a manual wheelchair, a walker, numerous walkers, because none of them were suitable for me. All they broke. You know, a lot of stuff like that I've purchased, and plus the money that I lost through my daughter. That's another story for another video, and I really want to do that too, but I'm putting it off. But the consequences of that makes no difference, because she's taken my grandson away and I'll never see him again. So what consequences are there, you might ask? Well, that's the worst consequence in my mind that I'll ever actually experience. So yeah, I'm going to make this video really brief, so it's probably going to be briefer than I want it to be. Thank you so much for all your support. I've got 202 subscribers on YouTube, and I appreciate every single one of you. I've recently started a GoFundMe page, so I might actually explain this. It's for a friend who needs a lift raiser. So she has about 3 to 4 falls a day. She's got no strength in her upper body or lower body. So she wriggles around like a worm to get herself across the wall so that she can push herself up, or someone can pull her up. But she's got shoulder damage, and unfortunately she never did the physiotherapy that she was meant to be doing, and her right arm, which is her dominant arm, has gone. It's nothing. It hangs there now. It hangs there, and it's going to hang there until one day it's going to pop out of its socket, and oh my lordy, will she feel some pain. So yeah, so I have started a GoFundMe page. I don't think we're going to have any luck, but you just don't know. I'm going to donate 50 when I get paid, and that's $50 that I'm going to have to live out of my freezer on freezer food to donate that. So please, if you can spare $1, $2, send it her way. We do want to buy this piece of equipment because her husband is her main carer. She has applied to NDF. They've knocked her back, so she's going to the tribunal, but she's of the belief that if she kicks up a stink, it may impact on her NDIS application. So instead she's gone down the My Aged Care path instead of waiting. I know she's waited 5 years, but hey, it's been 6 years for me, and finally something's got to come to a head. And what are you losing out on? You're nothing, because you've got nothing anyway to start with. So this video is getting longer and longer. I'm going to cut it off there. Thanks so much to each and every one of you. I do want to thank you very, very much, and enjoy my garden just as much as I do. think it's just a few hot days that we have. I think it's been shocked. Yes, I'm so excited about that. We're only talking about my best mate yesterday. Woohoo! Bio oil is the brand for me.